Hi, Steve Gaskell here. How efficient are you with your time? And I do use the word efficient. Often we'll hear about time management, and I do believe that you can't manage time. Once you lose that moment, it's gone forever. It's never to be reclaimed. But you can get more efficient with your time. You can get more focused on how you can get better at using your time. It's not an unusual conversation for me when I start working with a business owner about how we can start to get more efficiency with time. This afternoon I'd like to share with you the time target. Now, the time target is a way in which you can start to determine where you're losing your time, where you're spending your time. And the first area on the outer ring of the target is not important and not urgent. In other words, those areas that are distractions for you. What are those distractions in your business? How many times do you actually get invites for Candy Crush on Facebook? The likelihood is somebody else in another business, maybe someone you know in your work, in your business, is suddenly a little bit distracted by the plethora of available media to us, social media wise. What other distractions do you have when you just determined to get focused on something, but then suddenly you find yourself having done something completely different? The next element are the urgent but not important. And this is where you believe that you're being really busy, as I term it in this context, busyness. You really think that you're focused on something that is urgent for the business, and the reality is it's probably not. So what are those situations where you're dealing with something that's urgent, but actually what you are suffering is delusion? Here's the one where most business owners find themselves, and certainly the ones that feel that business is the most important to them. They're the most busy in the business, and that's where they're under demand. They're dealing with urgent and important aspects for the business. Now, I often ask the question is, why on earth at this stage do we feel that we're dealing with both urgent and important? And it's a simple answer. The answer is that essentially we end up dealing with urgent stuff because we haven't dealt with it when it was important. So you end up being fully under demand. A great opportunity here for you to really grasp some time back is to start being militant about your time and don't have people waste it. And that will mean there's less opportunity and less chance of you actually having to deal with all of those urgent aspects that seem to come to you because, funny enough, you are the course of least resistance. Here's the real focus though, is when we start to deal with important but not urgent elements. This is where we're in the zone. This is where you can get the most done in your business and be the most productive that you can. Hey, if you want to know more, if you're intrigued as to how I can help you stop working in the business and starting to focus on the business, click this link and check me out on the website. Better still, why don't you come along to my next free workshop, and in which case try this link and I will see you at Dartington Hall later in the month. Bye bye.